I know nothing about my home city. That's a bit awkward, isn't it? Hi, it's a Sunday afternoon and I wanted to make a video and I realised usually you have a bit of a point. So let's do something that's not entirely pointless, but it's a bit of fun. Whether it'll be fun by the end of it, because it shows how much of an idiot I am, we will see. So I decided to do a little Q&A type thing regarding Liverpool. You know, I go on about it being where I'm from and it's my home city and blah 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 blah. Let's test my knowledge of the history and culture of the city. Yeah, this will be awkward. If you want to join along as I'm doing it, I'll put the link down there in that little doobly-doo. Click it, pause me now if you want to watch and play along. Have you paused me? No? Okay, done? Good. Let's get started. This quiz has been done by the Liverpool Echo. It was posted in 2014, so it's about 2 years out of date. So if there's anything that's like date-wise, yeah. In what year was the Royal Liver Building completed? I actually have no freaking clue. It's a really old building. I love the architecture of the Liver Building. Let's go with 1911. Oh, and he was right. Work started on the Royal Liver Building in 1908, and it was completed on July 19th. Only took 3 years to build. It's not a mammoth building, but it is quite big, and that architecture, that must have taken time and precision to build, surely. Really? How many times have Everton won the FA Cup? Well, for one, my family are all Liverpool FC for supporters, and I have no care whatsoever for football. Just for the simple fact that my family are LFC supporters, let's go for 3 times. Oh! Massive fail. They've won it 5 times. 1906, when football was a completely different thing to what it is now. 1933, 1966, 1984, and 1995. It's still been 20 years since you won it last. Saying that, I don't know when Liverpool last won it, so that's hysterical, but I'm actually dissing them. The River Mersey is just over 70 miles long. What town does it stretch from? Macclesfield, Bury, or Stockport? So probably because I've only been to Borough, I'm gonna just click Borough. Oh no, it was Stockport. The Mersey stretches all the way from Stockport to Liverpool Bay. It's a very pretty picture, but just looks like mud. Next question, please. Oh, a Beatles question. Okay, let's fuck this up. John Lennon and Paul McCartney met at a church fair in Woolton. At which church was it held? Oh, let's say St. Mary's. No, fail miserably. The fair was held at St. Peter's in Woolton, where Lennon's band The Quarrymen were playing. Interesting. It's bizarre when you think, like, is it what, 50, 60 years on? And they weren't even in the band together, they met while someone else was in a band. How good would you be if you win The Quarrymen? Oh, another bloody football. I don't really care. Which Liverpool player holds the record for scoring the most league goals? Ian Rush, Gordon Hodgson, or Roger Hunt? Not a clue. Gordon Hodgson. No, Roger Hunt. Roger Hunt has scored the most league goals for the Reds with a tally of 245. Is that still true now 2 years on? Probably. This is going swimmingly. If someone in Liverpool describes something as Antwacky, what do they mean? I actually have no fucking clue. I've never heard that word before in my life. It's bang. I'm gonna go with old-fashioned. Get in! 2. Right, so far that's shit. Antwacky is a Liverpool saying for something old-fashioned and out of date. I've never heard anyone say that. Antwacky. Never. How tall are the Liver birds? And we do mean the birds on top of the Liver buildings, not the girls walking around the streets. I'm gonna go in the middle and say 6. And they are 6 meters tall. Go me. Fucking hell. Who established the first Mersey ferry? Liverpool Docks and Harbour Company, Birkenhead Priory Monks, or the Liverpool Fishermen? I'm gonna go with Liverpool Fishermen. Birkenhead! Birkenhead Priory Monks. It was the entrepreneurial monks at Birkenhead Priory. Wow, okay, so the ferry was actually like a charitable religious type thing. Interesting. Didn't know that. I know a lot about my city, don't I? Jesus. When was the first St. John's Market built? Well, markets have been around all the goddamn time, so I'm gonna go as far back as 1702. Oh. It was in 1822, so it was still a good while back, but oh well. It was in Great Charlotte Street. Maybe 1702 was a bit too far back, 400 years? Yeah. Oops. If someone in Liverpool says they're going down to Grady, where are they off to? To have a pint on Great Charlotte Street in the city centre, to pick up some bargains at Great Homer Street Market, or to the part of Crosby known as Great Crosby. That's blatantly to pick up some bargains at Great Homer Street Market. Duh. Gracie is a nickname for Great Homer Street Market. If you didn't know, now you know. What famous actor made his stage debut at the Royal Court in 1943? You know what, I'm gonna go with Alec Guinness. No, it was Richard Burton. It was the great Richard Burton, as the Liverpool Echo has said. Wow, I'm doing amazing. Ha! The verbal stuff, except for Ant Wacky, I know. Okay, so, if you have new trabs, what do you have? Darling, they are new trainers. Trabs mean trainees. Just saying. In the song, In Me Liverpool Home, what did Bridget McCann want? I want to be rich and live in a big house. I want 16 kids in a house out and speak. How would you put that in a song? I want a brave husband, not one who is meek. God, you wouldn't put that in a song either. Surely it's I want to be rich and live in a big house. What? I want 16 kids in a house out and speak. That is the answer. I want 16 kids in a house out and speak. How about fuck off? What school did Paul McCartney and George Harrison attend? I think I know this because I'm pretty sure it's now LIPA. So isn't it Liverpool Institute? Correct! It was Liverpool Institute. George was also at school with John Lennon when he was younger at Dovedale School. Wow. So Liverpool Institute of Performing Arts used to be called Liverpool Institute. And it was just a secondary school for boys? Possibly, don't know, not sure. What's a Docker's Butty? A chip sandwich, a sausage and bacon barm. Now that word would cause a bit of controversy around the country. What's a barm? A sandwich made using really thick bread. I'm gonna go with a sausage and bacon barm. Really? Okay, it's a sandwich using really, really thick bread. See, I just call it doorstop toast because it's that thick you can put it under a door and it'll stop it from closing. A Docker's Butty is a sandwich made of thick slices of bread. Now you know. Who made the statue of Eleanor Rigby in Liverpool City Centre? I should know this because I walked past it so many times, but I really don't. I don't think it's Yoko Ono because I think it was up before well, maybe not before they were together, but you know. Oh hey! It was Tommy Steele who presented it as a gift to the people of Liverpool. Thanks, Steely. Nice one. I actually don't know this, I never get the ferry. Which of these is not the name of a Mersey ferry? I'm going to go with Iris simply because Buttercup and Daffodil are both flowers. No, it was Buttercup! You can sail on the Royal Iris of the Mersey and also the Royal Daffodil, but not the Buttercup, I've been told. We know it as Paddy's Wigwam, but what is the other nickname of the Liverpool Metropolitan Cathedral? I actually have no idea. I'm going to go with the Scouse Crown. No, okay, failed miserably. Oh, that's a nice picture. That's from when the Giants came the second time. You having a laugh? No. Thanks. What is unusual about William Mackenzie's tomb? I don't know who William Mackenzie is. I'm gonna go with it's made on glass. No, it's shaped like a pyramid, of course it is. Why is there no picture with that? Need to be loud! Getting picked up by a microphone! It is shaped like a pyramid. You can see it on Rodney Street. Okay. Day trip. What can women do in the Philharmonic pub that they can't do in any other pub in Liverpool? A yard of ale? Is that a measurement of distance? I'm gonna go with, because it's specifying women, I'm gonna go with go into the men's toilets. Correct. Women often go into the men's toilet to admire the classic architecture. They have to knock first though. I should assume so. Otherwise they'll be seeing some little men. How tall is St. John's Beacon, or the Radio City Tower? That used to be a restaurant that rotated. Is that the right word? Rotated? Spun? Anyway, I wouldn't want to be up there on a windy day. Not a clue. I went with 156 metres, and it was wrong, it's actually the smallest there. 138 metres. It is 138 metres tall, or 148 metres if you include the radio antennae. Antenna. I can't even speak today. That's great. I never get the train. How many platforms does Lime Street Station have? I'm gonna go with 10. Oh, I never get the train. But I'm pretty sure I've got one before and it was on platform 10. The answer is 10. 9 in the overground station and 1 for the Wirral line underground. Then I blatantly haven't got on one that was on platform 10. And the last question, why is a pan of blind scouse different to a pan of normal scouse? Potatoes! I'm gonna go with it doesn't contain meat, but that's the whole point of scouse. So that way it's just a vegetable stew. Blind scouse is made without meat. So overall, out of 23 questions about my home city, I got 10 right. I had no chance if it came to football. Historically, I suck. If you joined in with that quiz, let me know how you did down below in the comments. Remember to check out my podcast, The Little Bird Told Me, on iTunes or johnbirdmedia.com/blog. They'll be released every Wednesday at 7 PM. Till next time,